Alright guys, so the next few videos you're going to see were from a trip that we had to do to Florida in February of 2017. This was towards the end of February, almost into March. Um, we unfortunately had to go to Florida for a funeral for my uncle. He passed away, like I said, about mid-February this year, unfortunately. Um, so this video was supposed to begin from home in the dark, but unfortunately that part didn't turn out so well. So we actually begin the video in Chambersburg, Pennsylvania on US 30. We're almost to I-81. On this video, or in this trip, pardon me, I can't talk, we took I-81 south from Chambersburg all the way to Wytheville, Virginia. Then we jumped on I-77 south through to Columbia, South Carolina, and then I-26 east to around Orangeburg, South Carolina, and then finally I-95 south from Orangeburg to Jacksonville, and then around Jacksonville on I-295, then I-10 to I-75, and then finally Florida 47 and US 129 into Chiefland, Florida. And I'm going to leave the rest of the instructions out for obvious reason. These videos are going to be different. I did a similar series last year when we went to see, or was it the year before? I think it may have been the year before last, pardon me. We went to see my cousin when he was in the hospital. And there, as you saw, there was a lot of videos from that trip. This trip was a lot shorter. It was over kind of a long weekend that we did. And so, I hope you guys kind of enjoy getting to see the scenery again. It's definitely going to be very condensed, some of it very sped up because of, there's a lot of video. I mean, there's over 10 hours of video to go through, at least on the first day. We did about 10 hours that day. Again, please let me know what you guys think of these videos. Again, it definitely helps me become a better creator. Please like, comment, subscribe. Any feedback is certainly appreciated and very welcome. Thanks, guys. Enjoy the video. Take care. Okay, just to kind of give you guys an update as to where we are on the trip here. So we are a couple hours into our trip at this point. We are approaching Winchester, Virginia, and we end up stopping for breakfast at IHOP. We always try and do this on trips like this because if we get a couple hours under our belt, then we can get out and stretch and eat breakfast and then get back in the car and keep on going. Again, we are in Winchester, Virginia at this point, and we will continue on here, and we'll catch up with you guys in the next clip here. Alright, so at this point we're approaching the I-81 rest area southbound in Timberville, Virginia. We are just above Harrisonburg. I would say maybe about a half hour above Harrisonburg at this point. Again, we're on I-81 south heading toward Wytheville, Virginia, and I-77 south. At this point, we're probably a good 5 hours into the trip. Maybe not 5 hours, maybe 4. Anyway, we're a good few hours into the trip, and Virginia is always the longest state in this trip going down 81. It's kind of funny. It's like you feel like you spend most of your trip in Virginia because it's the way I-81 goes south and curves with Virginia. It makes for a very long drive through Virginia. You wouldn't really realize that Virginia is that big, but it really is. I have to say, too, that going down 81 is probably one of the nicest ways to go down to Florida. It's a lot less traffic. I shouldn't say less traffic. It's less traffic than D.C. But, I mean, there's still a lot of people that go that way, but it's definitely... Pardon me, I apologize. It's definitely a lot less crowded than 95 through Virginia, or pardon me, through DC and through Northern Virginia and through Richmond, because it seems like if we go down 95 until you get below like Richmond is when the traffic really begins to thin out. Until that point, it's just like wall-to-wall traffic, it seems like. Once you get below Richmond on 95, it isn't too bad, but we've just started to go down 81 because it's just a lot more relaxing of a ride, especially the first part of it. And it's not really much longer. It is longer, but I think we figured it's maybe about 2 hours longer, maybe. But at any rate, we'll rejoin 81 here and keep heading south. Thanks again, guys, for watching. Let me know again what you think of each of these voiceovers, and if I can improve it in any way, please let me know, because I definitely appreciate the comments and the tips to improve these videos. And we'll see you guys here shortly. Thanks again for watching, and enjoy the rest of the video here. so we are now in Dublin, Virginia, which is actually just below Christiansburg, Virginia, and just above Wytheville. So we're just above I-77 at this point, maybe about 15, 20 mile maybe. But needing to stop for the first fuel stop of the trip, pardon me. This point, so we've gone actually quite a bit of distance from home. I said almost I-77, so that's not too bad for our car. We've got a 2012 Hyundai Veracruz, which I think you've seen in previous videos. But stopping for the first fuel stop of the trip, and this is going to also end this first video of this trip. There will be more to come, as I mentioned before. This is still the first day. The second video will also still be from the first day. The first day we ended up driving from home down to good grief, I can't think of it. Bear with me here while I rack my brain and remember. Hardeeville, South Carolina. That's right. We stayed at a Best Western in Hardeeville, South Carolina. So there's still a lot more video to come from the first day. Like I said, that'll be in the forthcoming videos to come. Again, I hope you guys have really enjoyed this first video and will enjoy the ones to come. Please let me know if you have any comments, suggestions, anything that I can do to improve these. I greatly appreciate any comments you have. Thanks again, guys, for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you guys in the next video.